Hello and welcome! Over the next few minutes, I'm going to rip through some pretty awesome things you probably don't already know. Or maybe you do. Either way, I hope you find this entertaining. Let's roll. Ever see a bird randomly fall out of a tree? It might have been a kareroo, or New Zealand wood pigeon. These birds are known for consuming over-ripened fermented berries, which can lead to intoxication due to the alcohol content produced during the fermentation. When this happens, the kareroo may lose coordination and balance, occasionally resulting in falls and appearing clumsy or dazed. Regardless, these birds play an important ecological role by dispersing the seeds from the fruits they consume, aiding in forest regeneration. Would you believe that approximately 90% of the world's population lives in the Northern Hemisphere? Yeah, 9 out of 10 people. That's because the Northern Hemisphere has broader landmass and favorable climatic conditions. It encompasses the entirety of Europe, most of Asia, North America, and parts of Africa, which have historically supported large civilizations. The Southern Hemisphere, in contrast, has much more ocean coverage and less cultivable land, leading to lower population densities. Ready for a story of courage? During World War II, Dr. Eugene Lazowski, a Polish doctor, saved an estimated 8,000 people from deportation to concentration camps by faking a typhus outbreak. He discovered that injecting healthy individuals with a vaccine containing dead typhus bacteria would result in a false positive test. The German authorities, terrified of a typhus outbreak, declared a quarantine zone around the affected villages, sparing the lives of everyone inside. Lazowski's story became more widely known later in his life, and he is sometimes referred to as the Polish Schindler. Nestled on the remote shores of Prince Edward Island, Canada, Purple Sand Beach is a kaleidoscopic marvel. Here, the sand shimmers with a vibrant palette of purples, reds, and pinks, thanks to weathered minerals like garnet and quartz. It's a hidden gem in Canada's diverse landscape for those lucky enough to discover it. Are you in a loving relationship? Then you've heard of the 2-2-2 rule. Oh, no? Well, some couples swear by it to keep love alive. Of course, it's only a suggestion. But here's how it works. Every 2 weeks, go on a date to escape daily routines. Every 2 months, enjoy an adventurous weekend getaway. And every 2 years, take a week-long vacation to create lasting memories. This rule, as some say, is like a magical formula, ensuring your relationship flourishes with laughter and connection. All right, next. Would you be surprised if I told you that Antarctica is considered the driest continent on Earth? This might seem a little counterintuitive given its vast ice sheets, but the dryness is determined by the lack of precipitation, not the presence of ice. The South Pole, for instance, receives only about a half inch of water equivalent each year, which obviously isn't a lot.
According to current understanding, bananas are widely considered to be one of the oldest known fruits, with evidence suggesting they were first domesticated in the region of Papua New Guinea around 10,000 years ago. Humans began cultivating naturally seedless wild bananas in this region through early farming practices. Do you know anyone that's interested in becoming a chef? Culinary schools teach a wide range of skills, way more than just cooking. This includes basic cooking techniques like knife skills, different cooking methods, food safety, menu planning, ingredient identification, plating presentation, and nutrition. Culinary schools often specialize in different regional cuisines, allowing students to learn diverse culinary traditions. The largest known black hole is called TON 618. This supermassive black hole is so large that it could swallow an entire solar system. However, due to its immense distance, light from TON 618 takes over 10 billion years to reach Earth. It is incredibly far away from us, so nothing to worry about. Do you like hiking? Studies show, including one from Stanford University, that hiking can significantly improve mood due to the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood-boosting chemicals, which are stimulated by physical activity like hiking. Endorphins are also well known to reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Do you have any dogs? Better put your chocolate away high up and out of reach of Rufus. That's because chocolate can kill dogs. The amount of chocolate containing a compound called theobromine can be fatal depending on the type of chocolate and the dog's size. As a general rule of thumb, 1 ounce of milk chocolate per pound of body weight can be lethal. The well-known astronomer Galileo is credited with discovering the 4 largest moons of Jupiter using a telescope. But he did not invent the first space telescope, as some believe. The earliest known telescope was developed by Dutch spectacle makers, most notably Hans Lippershey, who filed a patent for his design in 1608.
The phrase computer bug originates from a literal insect malfunction. No kidding. In 1947, Grace Hopper and her team at Harvard University discovered a moth stuck in a relay of the Mark II computer, causing it to malfunction. They taped the moth into the logbook, labeling it First Actual Case of Bug Being Found. This event solidified the term bug as a reference for errors in computer systems, leading to the term debugging for the process of fixing them. So next time your computer acts up, you can thank a little moth for its role in tech history. This next one gets a little sciencey, so hang with me. Did you know that the temperature at which a liquid boils isn't fixed? It actually depends on the surrounding atmospheric pressure. At sea level, where the atmospheric pressure is higher, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. But if you're on a mountaintop, where the pressure is lower, water boils at a lower temperature. Lower pressure means molecules need less energy to escape into the air, so they boil at a lower temperature. This is why you might notice your pasta taking longer to cook at high altitudes. Alrighty then. Next. Imagine a world where the only colors on your TV were shades of black and white. Hard to picture, right? Well, thanks to the genius of a Mexican inventor, Guillermo González Camarena was a man well ahead of his time. In 1940, González Camarena invented a revolutionary color television system. It was known as the trichromatic sequential field system and was a breakthrough that allowed televisions to display images in color rather than black and white. His work paved the way for future innovations in television technology that we know today. And speaking of Mexican history, do you know why we celebrate the 5th of May or Cinco de Mayo? Interestingly, many don't. It commemorates the Battle of Puebla, fought on May 5, 1862, and marks the unlikely victory of the Mexican army over French forces. But here's the twist. While it's a significant day in Mexican history, Cinco de Mayo is actually celebrated more in the United States than in Mexico. Why? In the US, more so than anywhere else, it has evolved into a grand celebration of Mexican culture and heritage, especially among Mexican-American communities. In the sands of Egypt, 1922 marked a momentous discovery: the unearthing of King Tutankhamun's tomb by archaeologist Howard Carter and his team. But this historic find soon became shrouded in mystery and fear. The untimely deaths of several expedition members shortly after the discovery fueled rumors, with many believing that disturbing the young pharaoh's resting place had unleashed a terrible curse. While there's no scientific evidence to support the existence of a supernatural curse, some scientists propose that the deaths could have been linked to exposure to various toxins within the tomb. Did you know that France is the country with the most time zones in the world? Yep, you heard it right. France spans an incredible 12 time zones. Yes, 12. While mainland France is in Central European time, the country also includes several overseas regions and territories scattered across the globe. From the Caribbean islands like Guadeloupe and Martinique to the Pacific gems of French Polynesia and New Caledonia, each territory operates in its local time zone. How about that? So, what did you think? Pretty awesome stuff, right? We love putting all these facts and content together for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.